Flash Game Nostalgia is the digital artifact I have developed for the subject Game Media Industries this semester. This digital artifact looks at Flash games, which are a form of computer game that originally used the software Adobe Flash. My analytical framework for this project was comprised predominantly of nostalgia as well as technology and genre. For this digital artifact, I aimed to create entertaining content that indirectly drew from my analytical framework, creating content to induce nostalgia in users in an attempt to encourage interaction. My other aim for this project was to create educational content that directly drew from the background research I had been undertaking in the subject for my blog posts on my analytical framework. This would provide something that users could learn from my content. My content is accessible to a public audience as all my videos can be watched on TikTok, and many of these videos were also linked in tweets to be accessible to an even wider audience. I also created a blog post where my educational TikToks were presented, along with sources used in these videos. This was tweeted out and tags were used on the blog post to try and gain WordPress readers. Many of the videos I created also included subtitles for those who are hearing impaired or prefer to read, so my content would be accessible to all audiences. My entertaining videos capitalized off trending TikTok sounds in an attempt to boost engagement as I created content on nostalgia, video gameplay, and Adobe Flash. My pitch feedback suggested nostalgia was a really important element of my project, which is why this was the concept I focused on the most. My educational videos focused on providing facts about Flash games that would be interesting to users, as well as Flash emulation and places that Flash games could be played now, which I thought would be useful to my audience. Towards the end of my project, I went from posting entertaining content a couple times a day to every day in an attempt to grow my audience. Comments from my beta suggested this as a smart move to try and experiment with the algorithm. This posting schedule then went back down a little as I focused on developing my analytical content at the end of the semester. One of the struggles I found during this semester in my project was gaining a following and user engagement. My first and second videos were the highest interactions, which I am going to attribute to the TikTok algorithm and being my first posts. Once experimenting with the best times to post, most of my content was around 200 views and around 5 to 20 likes, which isn't much, but it is still an indication of what content worked and what didn't. My beta reviewers also outlined this struggle to gain engagement on TikTok, and it was sometimes a hit or miss situation with the selective algorithm. Despite the limited interaction, I did receive some positive comments saying my content, like for example my recommendations for where you could play Flash games, was useful. Overall, I found this digital artifact really fun to create content for, evident from my period of posting nearly every day. I also found researching Adobe Flash and Flash games very interesting, and so was happy to share this knowledge on my platform. Plus, this project landed me an internship because of my TikTok experience, so even though it may not have been the most successful project, I can still take what worked and what didn't into future projects. If you want to check out any of my Flash game videos, you can find this project at Flash Game Nostalgia on TikTok, and I'll leave a link below this video where you can access it. Thanks for watching.